It's like my hair gets more ridiculous the longer into my day you get. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It's like 8 o'clock right now. It's supposed to be a hot one today, like 90s and humid, so I'm gonna go take Sophie for a walk now before it gets too gross. Today's a rest day, like an actual rest day. I'm not stepping foot in the gym. Hoping to get a lot done, because you know, even if you're only at the gym for like an hour, hour and a half, between traveling and everything, it takes up close to 2 hours of your day, so it's like a good chunk of time. So sorry, I like just woke up, so I've got like morning voice, but I'm hoping to really be productive with that time today. I've got my homework to do for this week. I've got a meal prep for tomorrow. I have a ton of stuff that I want to list at Poshmark. I've got like a pile of clothes that I need to take photos of and list. So fingers crossed I do that today, because I've been putting it off and it like really needs to get done. I'd love to spend some time outside. It is going to be super hot, so I don't know whether or not that'll actually happen, but I like the idea of it, just some time to at least relax. And yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to try to come up with some new stuff to eat today, because I haven't really been like getting too creative, and I'm feeling inspired today, so I'm going to play around with my rest day macros. And so I just spent like close to 2 hours by my friend's pool, well, in her pool, which was super nice. I texted her today being like, hey, what are you up to? And she was like, I'm working, but you should totally go use my pool. So, God, she's a good girl. Shout out to my girl, Shondell. So I just floated around in her pool for a couple of hours and just read, which was really nice. Started to feel like I could be on the verge of getting crispy, just because like when you're in a pool, you don't realize how much sun you're getting. So figured I should call it quits there. It's also almost 2 o'clock, and starting to kind of get hungry, so I'll probably make some lunch, and then I do still have stuff that I want to get done. Like, it's my rest day. I'm trying to be productive today, so I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm kind of switching it up today, so I'm excited to see how it comes out. I'll have to maybe share it with you guys. If not here, it'll definitely be on my Instagram at some point this week. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright, so I figured I would talk a little bit about rest days, since today is my rest day. And if you're anything like me, you know that rest days are important, but it's easy to find an excuse not to take one. Like, that used to be me. I used to be one of those people who would go weeks without a rest day, because I thought you had to go hard, every day to make progress. And if you took a day off from the gym, like, oh no, you're gonna wake up like 20 pounds fatter the next day, and like all your progress is going to be undone. And I didn't necessarily lift every day, but like I did some sort of physical activity, like whether it was going for a run or lifting. Like, there was always something. Getting on the elliptical for 30 minutes, like whatever it was. I felt like I had to do something every day, and if I took a rest day, I felt like a failure. Granted, that is like totally the wrong mindset to have. Like, if anything, taking a day or two a week is super important, because exercise, especially weightlifting, is super stressful on your body. Like, you are literally breaking down your muscle fibers, and if you're not taking a day or two a week to rest, your muscles aren't fully recovering. I mean, they don't even have a chance to fully recover, or recover at all, really. And that impedes your progress, more so than not. So I have learned over the last like year and a half how important it is to take a rest day. Now, taking a rest day doesn't mean you have to be a sloth and just like sit at home all day. You can still go out and take like an active recovery day, but the whole point of it is that you're not going into the gym and lifting 7 days a week, or you're not running 7 days a week, or you're not swimming 7 days a week. Whatever your poison of choice is, whatever it is, you're not doing it 7 days a week. So like for me, on my days off, or on my rest days, I should say, I like to stretch. I'll take Sophie for a walk or two if it's my day off from work as well. And just, like giving my body a break, but I still like to stay active. I'm not somebody who can just sit around all day, because I get bored. Like, yeah, it's nice to not, physically push myself really hard, but that doesn't mean that I just like want to be a couch potato all day, because that is not my style. And then, you know, food-wise, you'll hear different things. It seems like nowadays, especially in bodybuilding, but it seems like with other types of lifters too, like power lifters and Olympic lifters, especially those that track macros, there's now this trend to eat less carbs and higher fat on your rest day, with the thought process behind that being that you aren't physically, you're not doing as much physical activity as you would on a regular lifting day, so you're not expending as much energy. That's the word I'm looking for. Your energy expenditure is going to be less, so you don't need as many carbs, because obviously your body burns carbs for energy first. Whereas if you're not having a regular training day, you don't need as many carbs, so you kind of switch those calories out for fat calories. So like today, my carbs are a lot lower than on a regular lifting day, but my fats are higher. So I mean, I personally like carbs more than fat, but it is kind of nice to have a day or two a week where you eat more fats. It gives you like a different variety for your meals. It's easier to fit in these like really fatty things that maybe you don't eat as much of otherwise. So I do like that part of it. And it's also important to eat as much, if not more, on your rest day than on your lifting days, because your body needs the calories, it needs the energy to recover. You know, just because it's a rest day, that doesn't mean you should be starving yourself or trying to eat less to make up for the calories you aren't burning. Like, that's not how it works. Your body needs that energy to rebuild your muscles, to aid in their healing and their recovery and their growth and in their strength. So basically, moral of the story is, do not fear the rest day. Rest days are good. Embrace them. Like when I was on prep and I had to do cardio every day, well, I say I had to, but I had cardio to do every day and I was in a caloric deficit, I would have killed for a rest day where I didn't have to step foot in the gym. You know, and now that my energy's better, energy's good, I'm eating better and I'm eating more, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I've got the energy, why would I take a day off? It's easy to feel that way, but sometimes you just need to remind yourself that rest days are good, they're important, they are part of your like fitness journey. Rest days are just as important as lifting days. You know, obviously if you've got goals and you're conscientious of those goals, you want to be smart with your rest days, but nonetheless they're important, so embrace them. You know, do things that you don't have time to do otherwise that you want to do, like do some meditation, do a yoga class, do something that's good for you, not only physically but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, you know, whatever it is that you feel like you are lacking or that you feel like you neglect. Like that is like the most important thing that I have learned. Rest days are good for you. Just thought I'd give you guys my 2 cents on the whole thing. Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday morning. I wasn't gonna make this a 2-day vlog, but I guess that's what this is turning into. I'm about to go get my hair cut, which every girl knows getting your hair cut is like the best thing in the world. I'm gonna come out of it and literally my hair is going to look no different, but just like mentally I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, my hair looks so much better. I've been trying to grow it out and this is the longest it's been maybe ever. So I've been really good about getting like regular trims and not washing it every day and not straightening it a lot, just trying to keep it healthy. So anyway, that's on the agenda for today. I'm gonna pick up some groceries. I'm gonna attempt making Lithuanian style farmer's cheese today too, so I'll have to let you guys know either today or tomorrow, but either way I'll have to let you guys know how that comes out. Gonna go to the gym and then just do some schoolwork, kind of like my typical day off. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. So I just got home from my haircut, and like I said, really doesn't look any different. Maybe just a little nicer than usual, just because she blow dried it, and that's not something I ever do. But it's like 11 o'clock, and I ate before I went to my haircut, but obviously I'm hungry now. So I just made a big bowl of zoats. Threw some shredded zucchini in there, chia seeds, oats per usual, blueberries, half a serving of protein powder and some coconut oil. I almost said olive oil, and then I was like, wait, no, olive oil would be disgusting in my sweet oatmeal. So some coconut oil, and then I'm probably gonna do maybe some schoolwork for like an hour just to kind of let that digest, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, get my workout in, hit the grocery store. Probably be like a pretty basic run, but if I get anything fun or interesting, I will share that with you guys. But yeah, I gotta go eat because like your girl is borderline hangry. I'll catch up with you guys probably after my workout. Alright guys, just got done at the gym. I hit bis and tris and then threw in some ab stuff, core work. In my off season, I'm like so bad at remembering to incorporate core work. Like I'm like, I don't have six-pack abs right now, like what's the point? I can't see them. But you know, this off season I'm gonna make a lot more of an effort to do it. Just because having core strength is important just for the way you carry yourself, for your, you know, heavy lifts. Like you need a strong core, and I figure next time I cut and get ready for a show, it'll pay off. Like ideally I'll have a more defined core than I have had. My lifts yesterday and today both felt so good, just so strong. Energy's really good. You know, obviously part of that is because calories are going up, so it's like progressively my lifts feel better, but I also think it helps that I took just like such like a relaxing rest day on Monday. Like I took Sophie for a few walks just so I could get some steps in and get myself moving, but like did no cardio, did nothing like physically extraneous. You know, slept really well, still ate really well calorie wise, and it's paid off. Like case in point that taking an actual rest day or 2 a week is super important. So I'm feeling really good. I'm starting to get hungry though, but because I'm already out, I want to hit the grocery store before I get home. So fingers crossed I do not end up buying a bunch of crap while I'm there, because there's always that possibility that I'm going to buy all these snack foods when I go to the grocery store hungry. So I'm going to try to just like, you know, focus on my goal and ideally walk out with good stuff. So I'll let you guys know.